Ladies and gentlemen, this will be a double chain match. It is for the ECWA Tag Team Championship. Introducing first the challengers, representing the Blackhearts, Mr. Joel Blackheart, and at a combined weight of 485 pounds, first from South Australia, Breaker Moran, and from Midway City, his partner, the Monster, Atu.
Well, we're about to go from the technical portion of the program to the, wow, this is going to be a lot of punches and not much else part of the program. Oh yeah, there's chains. There's chains.
Chains are always fun. Well, I retract that statement. Continue. I'm sorry.
It is going to be the capstone to what his, oh boy. This is disgusting. Are you kidding me?
Wait a minute, why is he even out here? I mean, he's not reffing the match. He obviously can't. He's injured, and I throw air quotes around that.
Maybe he's just making a statement.
Now explain to me exactly what a double chain match is, and what are the how do you win the match?
Okay, well, a chain match is one chain, right?
Yeah, I would think so.
Okay,
yes.
so a double chain match has how many chains?
I'm gonna say 2.
Right, 2 lengths of chain.
Okay.
And the way to win this match is by pinfall or submission, and you are entitled to use your chain however you wish.
Now, are the chains just weapons like on the side of the ring, or are they chained people chained together?
Well, I just see 2 lengths of chain in the ring. Now they may be chained together. We'll find out. But look, folks, if you have followed this budding rivalry between Atu and Breaker Morant and the D-line, don't expect a technical classic. Don't expect catch-as-catch-can. These are 4 big, bad men who are going to bludgeon each other until one person can no longer compete.
You know what? I think if these 4 men were in the ring and they started a technical catch-as-catch-can match, I might be disappointed.
You know, we say that, but I'm pretty sure I've seen Breaker Morant hit a Huracan Rana in the last year.
He did.
Stranger things have happened.
But I mean,
I don't think it's going to happen
D-line,
tonight.
you really think the D-line's going to walk in here and, you know, collar and elbow tie up and, you know, like they're really going to go for, you know, technical prowess? No. They're going to go right for, let's beat these guys and literally beat them.
I don't see...
Atu is still scary.
He's always scary. Okay, so now I see what we're going to do. If you look at the right wrist of Breaker Morant and the left wrist of the Monster Atu, I believe you will see the gauntlets that will be used to attach the chain.
Like a leather cuff there.
And those have the potential to be potent weapons as well. You have the buckles, you have the leather. Wrap that a couple lengths of chain and stuff someone in the head with it. You could do some damage.
And you see referee Phil Sly just kind of standing on the outside of the ring. I mean, he was in so much pain before. Why is he even bothering to come out here and walk around?
To remind people to feel sorry for him because he's injured.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 515 pounds, from Washington, D.C., the team of Body Snatcher and Black Ice. Ladies and gentlemen, they're the current ECWA Tag Team Champions. Please welcome D-Line.
Here come the reigning tag team champions. Took them a little longer to get there than I think any of us imagined. But the D-Line is in the house. Black Ice and Body Snatcher.
And as big as Body Snatcher is, I don't think he needs chains or anything else to be a dangerous person, to be a weapon or to have weapons. Just look at him. He's huge. I mean, he literally dwarfs A2.
Look, not many people make A2 look small. Body Snatcher makes A2 look small. It's just that simple.
I mean, A2 did get a couple inches taller with that little afro on his head.
It is going to be a war. You can see clearly, too, given the nature of this match, we have 2 referees assigned, Mike Keener and John Finnegan both will oversee this contest.
And I think, I mean, I don't want to draw too much attention to him, but how crazy is Phil Sly to be out here with the D-line? Considering what he did in July, how crazy do you have to be? And I'm using crazy because I don't want to just blatantly call him stupid, but how crazy do you have to be out here with the men who, more than once, you tried to keep from winning the tag team title?
Well, if you're Joel Blackheart and you're trying to help your team of A2 and Breaker Morant win, crazy like a fox. Because if you can distract the D-line by using Phil Sly as a straw man, in some sense, then you do it. And if that's what helps you get to the finish line, then by all means. Now you can see the chains being applied. Keener attaching it to the wrist of Body Snatcher, fitting into the wrist of Black Ice, and Black Ice, he's called his shot. He wants Breaker Morant on the other end of his chain.
I was just going to say, it looks like Body Snatcher is going to be chained to A2.
Folks, this is going to get real good real quick.
And you know what? I think if I were Breaker Morant, I'd be very happy that Black Ice just singled me out and said I want to be chained to him. You know why? Because if I were Breaker Morant, I would not want to be chained to Body Snatcher.
Well, let's point out, though, the Body Snatcher is chained to a certifiably insane madman who takes advice from a lamp that's not plugged in and has no light bulb.
An ultramagnetic madman.
Here we go. This is going to be something else.
Almost a tug of war of sorts. Or just kind of pulling their opponents toward each other.
Well, it's interesting. In a chain match, you can control the distance to some extent. And that's what it's about, is you want to keep your opponent that you're attached to in a range where you can strike where they can't get you. Easier said and done for Body Snatcher with the reach advantage he's going to have.
Well, he's got the reach advantage, but I don't think there's a power advantage in between Body Snatcher and A2.
Oh, A2 tried to swing the chain in a big right hand.
So Black Ice and Breaker are still squaring off. Black Ice getting a little bit annoyed. That Breaker keeps putting it off.
Body Snatcher has wrapped the chain around A2's neck and goes to work with a knee. Oh, and Black Ice turned his back to Breaker Morant, and that's going to prove to be problematic.
You should have expected that.
Meanwhile, on the outside, I believe, Body Snatcher just strangling A2 with that chain.
Now, let me ask you a question. Do you feel like the chains are going to an extent, limit the potential 2-on-1 opportunities in this match?
In a word, yes. This makes you have to break down your opponent. Uh-oh. Breaker Morant between the wickets. He gets sent right side round, upside down.
I mean, not to be crass, would we call that a ball and chain?
Yes. Very well done.
Thank you.
On the outside, A2, a clubbing forearm to Body Snatcher. And now you see
Black Ice trying to pull Breaker Morant back in.
And A2 laying waste to Body Snatcher on the far side of the ring.
And that's, you know what, the way Black Ice just got out of the ring actually made me, think of something here. Yes, I've been thinking once in a while. When each of these competitors get out of the ring, if one man's out of the ring, you got to make sure that you're getting out of the ring the same exact way, because that chain is going to get caught up in those ropes very easily.
Now the chain around the neck of Black Ice by Breaker Morant. On the other side, A2, he's up. This could be devastating. And down, a huge suplex on the floor by Body Snatcher. He held A 270-pound man vertical for at least a half dozen seconds. Unreal strength from the body snatcher.
Doing your math, it was like 6 seconds. It wasn't like a half. What are you talking about?
Nice headbutt there from Black Ice. Really, this is like two matches going on simultaneously. The way that this double chain match will play out. It's a singles contest between Black Ice and Breaker Morant, and between Body Snatcher and Atu. Body Snatcher to the ring apron. Big clothesline from Black Ice on the floor. Oh, now wait a minute. What's Body Snatcher going to do here?
Breaker Morant was trying to get away from Black Ice. Black Ice pulled on the chain, pulled him right in.
And Body Snatcher
driving on Atu just did
into the ring post. Creative offense from the 6'7" behemoth.
And this is really where elevation is your friend.
Breaker Morant being choked by the chain.
Because I mean, look at Body Snatcher and Atu. You know, if Atu winds up on the outside of the ring and Body Snatcher is inside the ring, you got that advantage of you have a chain attached to the guy beneath you.
Nice short left there from Atu, using the chain wrapped around his fist. Elbow there from Atu.
Breaker now pulling Black Ice toward him.
Big right hand. Might have even loaded some chain in there. Atu choking out Body Snatcher. This is a war of attrition. Blatant choke by Atu with the chain on Body Snatcher.
That's what I was just thinking. You know, this is a very limited no disqualification match. Because as long as you're using the chain, you can pretty much get away with whatever you want. You know, so you're not going to get disqualified for using the chain because that's part of the match.
Wait a minute, Atu, he wrapped the chain around his head. He just headbutted Body Snatcher with the chain wrapped around his own skull. He is insane. Cover, first of the match, 2.5, and Body Snatcher kicks out. Meanwhile, Black Ice a right hand, but Breaker Morant a boot to the midsection. Action all over the place.
These chains make a lot of noise.
Atu!
Oh! I don't know if Body Snatcher, I don't know if he pulled the chain or if Atu just kind of misstepped there.
Might have just slipped up. You know, having to account for the chain, the balance that it's going to affect, and now Body Snatcher wisely going after it.
Yeah, I think if Atu were smarter, he wouldn't have shown that he hurt that leg. You know, I mean, you fall down, you slip, fine. Atu grabbed that leg. That's the last thing you want to do with a man who's got a chain.
Moments ago, nice elbow off the apron by Black Ice to Breaker Morant. Atu, again with that chain. He's wrapping it around the face of Body Snatcher. The brutality being shown by the electromagnetic.
Oh, no.
Wants the bulldog, and he gets it. That might put away the Body Snatcher. And this is where it's so hard for Black Ice to break a count.
A 2 count there. Breaker Morant has the chain wrapped around his right hand about 2 or 3 times, and he keeps punching Black Ice directly in the top of the head, right in the forehead.
Atu again using the chain to strangle Body Snatcher. I almost feel bad. I mean, the brutality all around, it's hard to follow. A car crash, nay, a train wreck of a match in the most brutal sense. There's a big right hand.
With a big fistful of chain.
Yeah, here's an interesting question. D-Line, of course, is a tag team. Their finisher, the move they like to use to put away their opponents, depends on double team maneuvers. Atu and Breaker Morant, both with extensive singles experience, have moves in the repertoire, club in the bag, if you will, that they know can put away an opponent. Does that give them an advantage here?
I mean, it makes it easier for them. I don't know about an advantage. I feel there's a difference between advantage and just making things a little bit easier. You know, because they're able to more efficiently single out.
Oh, and there they get a 2-on-1. Double team spear. Finnegan trying to get in position for the count. I guess he wasn't able to get there in time, and now Oh, wait a minute.
We're going to find out if the chain makes a huge difference.
Picks Breaker Morant up. Body snatcher. Hooks him up. Enormous power bomb. Cover. 1, 2, 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, time of the match, 15 minutes, 2 seconds. Your winners and still ECWA Tag Team Champions, D-Line!
One of the most brutal matches that we have ever seen in the ECWA. And it's capped off by an enormous power bomb.
That power bomb was so enormous that the impact sent, of all people, referee John Finnegan up off his feet and into the air. That's a lot of impact.
D-Line successfully defend the gold tonight. And that, you imagine, puts an ending, for now at least,
and of course, Joel Blackheart once again is unhappy. Looks like for the second time this evening.
2, granted he was incapacitated at the time of the fall, does not look pleased with Breaker Morant having been defeated.
Breaker's in pain there.
Looks like he wants a hand up from his teammate. And 2 does not look like he wants to facilitate that.
It's his teammate. I mean, Blackheart sticks together. That's what they do. Through, good and bad. Well, there's really no good with Blackheart, but, I mean, once this new Blackheart, this is, I mean, as much as, Joel Blackheart runs his mouth and he's unhappy, he's always unhappy about something.
Well, an impressive first defense for the D-Line. And Blackheart 0 for 2 tonight. That's not a good number. Well, still to come tonight, we'll find out if Chris Wilde gets one more crack at Ricky Martinez's Mid-Atlantic title. We will have 4 men go for 1 belt, the most vaunted belt in all of independent wrestling. And, well, right now, Joel Blackheart in the ring with Atu and Breaker Morant. Breaker just wants a hand up, and Atu stalking him, standing over him.
I mean, I think Atu just needs to, okay, all right, man, we lost. We weren't able to do it this time. All right, let's go. There you go. Give him a hand. That's it. That's all he's asking for.
Oh, wait a minute. Blackheart slapping Breaker Morant, and now he's imploring Atu to put the boots to Breaker Morant. What is this? Now the chain driven into the head. Oh, wait a minute. Here comes Body Snatcher. Here comes Body Snatcher and Black Ice. Are they going to intervene?
I think they're just watching. They like to see Breaker get a little bit of a beating.
What is this?
Oh.
And now Atu whipping Breaker Morant with the chains. I really still don't understand. Why is Black Ice just standing and watching? Oh, here they come, I think. What is this? Now they finally fend off Atu. Their sense of oh, wait a minute! That's what's that? Napalm Bomb? It is! Oh, who's the masked man with him? He's enormous! A huge! Are you kidding? An enormous power slam!
That guy is huge!
He is a beast! Who is that man? Could this be?
Napalm Bomb?
Could this be the next chapter in Joel Blackheart's sinister plan? A reshaping of the Blackheart, perhaps.
But does Joel Blackheart have anything to do with it? I mean,
he's gloating on the outside. He seems content with the action. Who is that man in the camouflage pants? He is a giant. Just a beast. Strangling D-Line.
I think he took his mask off, but I still don't know who he is. All I know is he's big, wide.
Joel Blackheart, I believe, has the microphone.
Play a driving movie on that guy's back.
Hey, this is the 46th anniversary show, and I'm here to tell you Blackheart is no longer. It is now time for the new reign of the LOD, the Legion of Destruction. And we're going to introduce our two, Napalm and Solo, the new LOD. Woo!
So the large man is Solo. What next factor he might be in Joel Blackheart's back pocket. And to get Napalm Bomb.
Hey, how's it feel? DOL's in town. LOD's in town.
What an impressive collection of physical specimens.
The Legion of Destruction!
Well, the book on Blackheart is closed, but the Legion of Destruction has come to town.
At least we got a name for that guy, if we want to call him that.
Solo, I think he's so large he's never alone. What a beast. And clearly...
And that guy's shadow can beat you up.
Clearly things not looking any brighter for D-Line despite the title defense. A new challenger emerges. Joel Blackheart, and now you see Mike Keener making it clear both men very seriously injured. Security's going to have to come help them from the ring.
Ain't nobody stopping the ball. Ain't nobody stopping us too. There's three of us. Can't nobody match no power with the three gentlemen that just got out the ring. Any man that wants some, any wrestler back there, they can come get some, because we're going to be right here. And all of you booing me, can't none of y'all stand up against me, the bomb, or I too either. So you can shut your mouth and watch the new destruction take place.
Woo! Powerful message from Solo. Folks, we're going to let the ring clear after that brutal match and what transpired afterward. And we'll be due for intermission. When we come back on the other side, a little levity, I think, much needed after just a brutal close to the first half of tonight's 46th anniversary show.